Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is January the 17th, 2021, and the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So, my guides wanted to tell you straight up that it's going to be fine. They're going to be safe, and it is going to go forward without a problem. The FBI and law enforcement, they do have a control of the situation. My guides did show me that there's going to be like a big standoff somewhere, but it's not going to be DC. And lots of people, as you can see, are getting caught, and people are turning them in. Their families are turning them in. So I know everybody's worried, but they wanted me to tell you that it's going to be okay. I've taken that day for the majority off so I can see the inauguration and then the subsequent commentary and whatever celebration. I'm so excited. It's been quite tense still, of course, because of the danger. The National Guard has to sleep over in the Capitol. I'm glad they're there. I'm so glad they're there. And there are preparations for protection and security being made here in Michigan, just so you know, and also in all the other state capitals, I'm sure. Prayer helps. I believe the angels have been there guarding, protecting. The more I think about the potential of what happened when the rioters came into the Capitol building, and that wonderful Capitol police person, I think his name is Goldberg, took them the other way when they easily could have, gotten into the chambers. What a miracle. There's got to be a whole posse of angels, army of angels that were there protecting everybody, because there were so many close calls. Today I'm going to do, I hope, part 10, the finale of You're Fired. The You're Fired Saga. I've called it Moving Day. And yes, there are moving trucks moving stuff out, and there's all kinds of rumors that things are being stolen or whatever. I'm sure that there's inventory, and whatever has been stolen will be bought back. I'm using the Cyril Marchetti Gilded Tarot for the tarot part of it, and the Messenger Oracle Ravon Falon deck for our Oracle card. And of course, there's always a musical interlude at the end. My information is below in the description box and at the end of the video, at the end of that musical interlude. Well, the subject card, what else could it be but the Tower? This card is Trump. This card is continued chaos. Everybody's jumping ship, right? Staff are leaving. They're worried that they can't find jobs. They're unhireable. More and more corporations are pulling the funding from Trump and anybody who supported Trump. More and more stories are coming out about the potential involvement of the Congress and the Senate, of the GOP. And there's an interesting, I don't know if interesting is the right word. It's pretty horrifying, but there's this kind of underlying story about the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell. Apparently, he was one of the major donors of money for funding the buses of the rioters, the terrorists, whomever, to come down to the Capitol. He paid for buses. He paid for plane tickets, apparently. He paid for the hotels. He paid for the meals. He funded these people to come down. He recruited them and funded them. He and Patrick Byrne. So that's shocking. Apparently he is a major funder also of Fox and Newsmax with commercials. So he has a lot of input in their reporting. Who would think the MyPillow guy would be the mastermind behind the revolution? Not forget, the big story is that he was caught, I believe, yesterday coming into the White House, and he had notes, and those notes were about martial law and calling for the Insurrection Act, and everybody freaked out over that. Apparently, that was not embraced by Trump or the remaining people who are around Trump. And in an interview he had, I think with Glenn Beck, he said that Trump was the most interested in a potential presidential order to get back on Twitter and Facebook. So I guess that's where Trump is really at. So this is the end here. I believe that this top of this tower is just finally going to fall off and just smash on the ground. And Trump really is going to be leaving. And he's leaving behind this destroyed edifice behind him. Apparently, the budget is like $500,000 to clean and disinfect the White House. And I'm hoping there's a budget for sage in there. A lot of sage. A lot. Above is King of Wands. This is Trump in his delusion. Still wanting power. Still not wanting to leave the seat of power. Being angry. Telling himself that he deserves to be there. That he won the election. Believing his own lies. He's still feeling like God. He does not want to leave this powerful throne. And he's angry. In the near past, yes, justice, impeachment, the beginning of impeachment coming through the Congress. And then the trial is now going to be in the Senate. Justice did happen. At least the initial impeachment, which is really, really important. Just that itself. Trump is now the only president to ever have been impeached twice. And that's only in one term. Underneath is the Nine of Swords. This is Trump out of his mind with worry. Terrified. Continuing to feel like a victim. There's no way he can get out of what's coming, which is just endless lawsuits, endless criminal charges, and even if he could pardon himself, which I think this is also him contemplating pardoning himself, even if he did that federally, there's just so many other civil and state cases that would be coming after him. And coming up in the near future, death, which is always coming up in his cards. And this is truly the end of his presidency and him leaving. And the end of his brand, because nobody wants to touch him with a 10-foot pole. Victorious, death victorious. The clarifying card here is the Seven of Wands. And this is really Trump in a weakened state here. People are wanting him to resign, to get out. They're angry at him, even people who had supported him in the past, for leading this assault against the sacred temple of democracy, as I've heard Nancy Pelosi call it. And he's still trying to fend them off, but he is not in a strong position here. The outcome card, judgment, karma comes due. And the skeletons in the closet get revealed. See these people coming up. They're really rising up from their graves. And this is the great reckoning that is about to come. So that is my hopefully final reading for the You're Fired Saga. The ignorant. Well, of course it is. I'm going to just end it here. Whatever comes next, we're going to finish with number 10. And I'm still coming. I'm not going to finish, though. I'm coming back next week. I want to do a reading for the year. I wanted to wait until the inauguration had happened, and then we can get on to business. We can look at what's coming up with Biden. Of course, there's still going to be stuff about Trump, about Melania, about Ivanka, etc. I kind of want to do a reading about Melania, kind of where her head's at right now. I might do that. Our oracle card is from the Messenger Oracle by Ravan Falan. You guys, I always try to show you the cards that I'm using, so if you like them, you can get them for yourself. A new day dawns. Today is a new day. With the dawn comes an opportunity to begin again or to embrace something new. Create what you wish to create. Become the person you dream of being. Do not allow your doubts or fears to hold you back, for this day is bright with hope and good fortune. Go forth and greet it with a smile upon your lips and joy in your heart. A new day dawns. At this point, I let people know I am available for personal readings. Anything in the past, present, and future. In this life, past lives, I'm a medium, and I love to introduce people to their guardian angels. So take care, everybody. Get your inaugural clothes on for Wednesday. I'll meet you on the other side. Love you guys, okay? Take care.